Hey, Remarkable Lifers, this is KJ, and today I am going to teach you guys how to make this wonderful Italian meatball sub.
One, two, three, shaping this destiny.
So here's the deal. From time to time, I get asked to participate in market research studies. And today, I've been asked to participate in one utilizing various different ingredients. One of the ingredients that I'm going to show you guys how to use to create this and to make a video of it. And my own recipe and how you make it and assemble it and everything and send it off to them. So that's what I'm doing today. And this little commentary will obviously not make it into the video I'm sending them. So this is just for you guys. I did want to throw in some information for you guys though, because I know that we do have some subscribers that are gluten-free, who have a gluten allergy. What I want to tell you is you can use your own kind of bread or whatever it is that you like to use. And instead of the breadcrumbs that I use in the meatballs, you could use some cooked rice. And that will turn this totally gluten-free friendly. Let's get started. First thing I'm going to do is instead of beef, we like to use a lot of fresh turkey. So I'm going to use a pound of fresh ground turkey. And I'm also going to use a pound of pork sausage. There's a few reasons why I do it that way. Number one, turkey doesn't have a lot of fat in it. And the pork sausage will have some fat in it. So that's going to help to, make the meatballs not so dry. So let's go ahead and get the turkey in here. And we're going to add the sausage. Just squeeze it out. This is a really simple recipe to make. It's got very few ingredients in it. It's just your ground turkey, ground sausage, a couple of eggs, onion, breadcrumb seasoning. Very, very simple. So the next thing I'm going to do is I'm going to chop up my onion. Now I'm done mixing. You're done mixing when the turkey and the pork and all of the stuff is mixed up really, really well and you don't have, pools of egg or anything in there. You want to make sure it's just well mixed and everything. And then you can just start forming your meatballs. Depending on how big you want them on your sandwich, they are going to shrink down just a little bit. So I go for something maybe the size of a golf ball. And just kind of make a nice little meatball there. Start putting them in your pan. Okay, so while my meatballs are cooking, I'm going to go ahead and start getting my bread ready. And this is a loaf of soft Italian bread. So I just take it using a bread knife, which you can tell a bread knife because it's serrated. I'm going to split that. There we go. Lay it open. We'll take a little olive oil, drizzle that on the bread, and we are going to pop that into the oven. Now it's going to be in there for maybe just a couple of minutes. Whenever you're using your broiler, it tends to cook things very fast. The whole point of it is I just want to get that layer that I put the olive oil on just a little bit toasty and kind of crunchy so that it holds up after I put the meatballs and the tomato sauce on there. So speaking of tomato sauce, you can use a pre-made pasta sauce if you want, or if you're extremely lucky and have a wonderful Italian grandmother or mother in your house and they make it fresh, go for that. We're using a jar of sauce. So I've got that on low just to kind of heat up a little bit, and let's check the meatballs. And you can see they're starting to cook up and everything, but they're not quite ready to turn over just yet. Okay, so we're going to test and see if these are done. And what I do to test them is I just pick out one that's pretty big, cut it in half, and as you can see, there is no pink in there, so that means they are done and ready to go. So let's assemble this bad boy. Just take your meatballs, line them up there on your sandwich. I think we can get another one on there. There we go. All right, we've got that. So now let's put some of our tomato sauce on there. And of course, cheese. I love to put provolone cheese on these things. We're just going to take the provolone, layer that on there, and then we're going to put this back in the oven. So that cheese gets nice and melty. Okay, so it was in there for maybe 60 seconds. It doesn't take very long. Look at that. Nice and melty. It looks absolutely amazing. So now, I'm going to take it. Whew, it's nice and warm. And we're going to dish this sucker up. So I'm going to slide that over, get my plate out, move it to the plate. So let's cut it. And there we go. Okay, now is the test. It looks absolutely wonderful, so let's see how this turned out. That's really good, so I think I'm going to sign off now and take my sandwich and go eat. So if you haven't already, Go find your truly remarkable life.
Let it be known that I am a professional. I've officially been paid for cinematography in Meatball Subs.